Two area filmmakers are winning praise for a documentary shot right here in Kansas City called Corporate FM. The film looks at the changes in the radio industry, and the two filmmakers are here live in the studio to talk more about the film and tell us where you can find it. Of course, Kevin McKinney and Jill McKeever, you're both filmmakers. Did you team up on this project? Is this your first project that you worked on together?
It's our first project that is a film project that we worked on together. We worked on little artsy things together outside of that.
Now, what attracted you to this story? I mean, with a documentary film, you're spending years of your life dedicated to telling this story. Why did you want to tell it?
I love music, and I know I was introduced to music by radio, which doesn't really introduce new music anymore. So I was really on board with the idea of cultural and everything spreading through radio itself.
So what is the story? What is the theme of your story? If you want people to take home something when they see your film, what is it?
We made this movie because we wanted DJs to have their choice again. We remember the day back when the DJ in the radio seemed a little more vibrant. And when the DJ lost their choice to pick music, we lost our connection to the culture of our city. And so we want people to take home from this movie that, hey, we could really plug in if the DJ could plug in himself, if he had that liberty or she had that liberty.
Because now that's not the situation. A lot of radio stations are what? They're pre-taped, and they're not as many live DJs as there once were.
They're not live, and the songs they're picking from are picked for them already, so they can just pick the order they're in. They just can't pick what song. Even if you call in to make a request, your request isn't going to be played unless it's on that list.
And then it's harder for local bands who want to play their music, or you want to feature someone from the Kansas City area or the Lawrence area, which is where you did a lot of your filming for this.
Yeah, and the stations aren't locally owned anymore either, and that's the big problem.
Did you learn a lot from making this film?
A whole lot, and I felt so lucky to have these DJs share the old KY. If you miss the old KY, if you miss the laser, the way they could just be themselves on the air, you'll get to see them do that, and we really break the silence of the DJ, and that's tonight at 7:30 at the Glenwood Arts. Jill and I will be there.
Yes, for the screening. But first, let's talk about your Kickstarter campaign. You have, you're trying to raise funds, right? Tell us about that.
Well, we're trying to get the movie out to the rest of the country, so we have between independent theaters and universities and film festivals, that's just a lot of expense, and we really need to raise some funds for upfront costs to start going that direction and doing all that, and also getting DVDs produced and everything, because we want people to see this, and that's why I think if a lot of people see the movie, people are going to start demanding for radio to be good again, like, because they own the airwaves, and it's, you know, it's your airwaves. You should take them back, and people need to be educated about it. So that's what the Kickstarter is for. We have 18 days left, and we're just trying to...
And this is an award-winning film that people could be supporting. Yeah. You just won an award at the AMC Theaters Kansas City Film Fest this last year, correct? And now tonight is a screening. Tell us about that, where they can go to see the film in Kansas City tonight. Remember
the old Glenwood? Well, it's now the Glenwood Arts, which is behind Metcalf Mall.
95th and Metcalf?
Yeah, the Mosmans made it into a movie palace. We'll be there,
7:30 tonight.
7:30 tonight.
And this also goes to benefit the Kansas International Film Festival, which is another Kansas City film festival that's happening in a couple months, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, Jill, Kevin, thank you so much for coming on the show. Good luck to you. Hope that you get lots of support and your Kickstarter campaign goes through and you raise your funds.
Thank you.